You are stuck on the Lethe Ministry puzzle, and I am here to show you how to solve this riddle. So in order to solve this puzzle, you need the radio over in the corner right there, you need Marston Ralph's computer, and you also need the PC in the reception area. You follow the path back until you find this PC. And if you find this PC and access it, it will say repairs completed. Mr. Stana, I'm happy to report that the work in the Mr. Ralph's office is done. We did have a bit of trouble with the radio. This type of installation sometimes has a hard time interfacing with these older models. But we got it to work on channel 60 in the end. If anything goes wrong, give us a ring and we'll come fix it free of charge. So what you need to do now is go back to the radio in Mr. Ralph's office and tune the hertz to 60. And flip the switch from FM to AM. And if you don't get it to work the first time, just exit out of the radio and go back in and try to dial it to 60 again, and it might work for you. I had this problem myself. This will make the king's painting move over and you will have access to Mr. Ralph's safe. Now, what is the code to the safe, you wonder? If you go back and access Mr. Ralph's PC, you will see a few files in this directory. The first one will just tell you that discoveries is stored in the safe. So we don't really need this one. The second one that says safe has a clue in it. I've just had an excellent idea. What better guardian for my valuables than King Aster himself? The major events of his life will be like the teeth to the master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be comprised of an important detail in each painting's caption, and the date can determine the order. Brilliant. I know the safe is already well hidden, but changing the code will give me more peace of mind. With everything going on these days, can't be too careful. So basically what this tells us is that the code is in the painting's captions, and how you should order is by the date of the major event in King Astel's life. So if you look at the first one that says birth, it says 714. So that's the year. Now, are there any numbers in this caption that we could use for the code? You scroll a bit down on this caption right here. It basically says that he became 79 years old. But there's a caveat, so before we go to look at the other paintings, we need to look at this file that says new portrait. I've made the decision to commission a brand new portrait to replace the one of Aster's coronation. I was downstairs late at night rereading one of my favorites when I had an epiphany. The crowning was simply the end result. The true masterstroke was the bridal war. That should be the focus of this new painting. I've already updated my safe code to take this new revelation into account. I'll be waiting with bated breath for this new portrait. So basically what this says is that we can just exclude this painting of Aster's coronation because it's no longer a part of the code. Now let's take a look at what the captions of the portraits hanging around the office says. So back out in the hallway to the left, you will see the coronation painting, and we do not need this one, so we move on. In this room right here, you will find another painting, and if you look at this one, it says tragedy, 793 AD, King Bram Aster is assassinated, unjustly ending a 20-year reign. So this one is later on than the first one, and the number in the caption is 20. So let's move on. In this room right here, you will find another painting saying twins. 754 AD, the twins Conrad and Penello are born to Lord Bram Aster. They are to be his only two children. So this one is earlier than the last one we read on, but later than the first one, and the number in the caption is 2. So we're moving on downstairs, and in this room over here, you will actually find 2 more paintings, but only one of them are during Aster's life. So if you read on this one, it says the bridal war began 770 AD, and after raging for 3 long years, the combined might of houses Aster and Jehan claimed glorious victory. So this one is 770 AD, and the number in the caption is 3. So to summarize the dates and captions in order, we have 793, he had 20 years of reign as a king. 770, 3 years of war in the bridal war. 754, he only had 2 children, and his birth was 714, and he lived for 79 years. So let's test it. So reign for 20 years. He went to war for 3 years, he had 2 children, and he lived for 79 years. Now, if this video helped you out, make sure to drink some water, stay hydrated, love thy neighbor, and of course, like and subscribe, but you already know that one, and I will see you guys in the next video.